In today's video, guys, I will be teaching you guys how to play Molly like a pro. Let's get into this. But before we start, please make sure to like and subscribe if you aren't already. And now let's get into the gameplay. So, the first thing is that Molly is one of the best characters in Zooba because Molly is a mix of all the characters. She basically has great mobility and she also has great strength. But she has low health. But two things that you can equip to deal with that is Wake Up Coffee and Adrenaline Shot. Wake Up Coffee is helpful because early game you could get taken out because of your low health. But Adrenaline Shot is helpful because if you have more than one health, you could get taken out with those two healths, and that's obviously frustrating to know that you could have survived just a little longer if you had that one item. The next item on the list is Molotov, and also what goes with that, which is cluster bombs. This is very powerful because of her big bomb. And it's very big and not that small compared to Pepper's, which is obviously, as you know, the biggest bomb in the game. And one thing that you can do to add on to her active, which is the double jump, is either Nitro Spear or Jungle Shoes. I prefer Nitro Spear over Jungle Shoes though, because when you use it, you can use it no matter where you are in the game, unlike Jungle Shoes, which confines you to a couple parts in the map. Fire repellent is also very helpful, but I'll go more into that during the late game where I'll need it. So, like I said, Molly's a very powerful character, but she has low health, so you need to know how to pick your fights. So in this case, if you know that you're going against someone of a lower level, you can feel free to hop into that fight. Why? Because there's nothing much that they can do that will really overpower you. But if there is someone of the same level or a higher level for that matter, then you definitely need to be careful because you could easily be taken out like that. And this is a perfect example of when you should use fire repellent. You might need to go into the fire to get some items, and that's when you might need to use fire repellent. Also, during the late game, when you're in the top 3 and the circle is closing in, it could be very helpful then, because at that point, you might need to run into the fire just so that you don't get hit by someone's bombs, arrows, or spears, or shotguns. And her passive is Joey, as you might know. Joey is this little, the little mini Molly, which is very helpful. Although he doesn't do a lot of damage, he does do damage. But my main point to him is really just to dodge objects. Like, he usually tries to hurt people, and in the process of doing that, he's usually dodging or getting in the way of arrows, which obviously would help. So right now, I'm in a pretty good spot. Really, once you're at this point, you could just run into the fire while throwing bombs because they won't be able to hurt you, but you'll still be safe. And that's the kind of position that you want to be in. So let's get into this next round, which will also be solo, but I will be changing one item up, which will be, instead of using my Nitro Spear, I will be using Jungle Shoes, which is right here at level 5. So let's see how that goes in the next round. Let's see where we get put. Thankfully, we got put in the Savannah area, which is very good due to our Jungle Shoes. You'll be able to get 2 items or weapons very fast. So let's get this. Basically, early game, all you need to do is loot up. Get as many weapons as you can and get as good weapons as you can so that when you get into fights, even if they're by choice, you will have a chance to win. So I'm just going to try to get this golden item or weapon. And then I'm going to try to kill this Nyx because he has a health kit. And that's a perfect example right there. He died even though he had a health kit. Why? Because he was not using adrenaline shot. Yes, he was a lower level, but even I as a higher level character use it. Why? Because it helps me to not have to focus on spamming that button, but in other words, I'm allowed to, without dying, focus on the fight more than my health kit. And I still have fire repellent, so it's okay to go here. I may not make it perfectly out, or maybe I will because of my active, but as you saw, I didn't lose too much health. And that is mainly because of fire repellent, not only just because I was a little faster. It seems like we popped into that battle at the right time. Gonna hope that he walks into that one. I think he's gonna or not. I still hit him. He hit me a little bit, but we're all good. Right now at this part of the game, we're just trying to pick our fights. Like that one, I chose to run away because obviously he was a higher level than me, and that would have been, or he wasn't a higher level, but he was the same level with better weapons. So in that case, you just want to back off. But right here, I don't know what he was doing, but he did just give me a better weapon and another health kit. Now we're just looking to see where everyone is. Okay, so I did just drop into that fight, but I just wanted to do a little damage. Wasn't really trying to get that involved in it. I'm not really focused on taking out this little level 8. I'm more focused on taking out what's going to be an issue later on in the game, which is this level 10 Nyx. But it's really hard to get a good aim on him. He did just take out someone else that would have been an issue in the end, but the main issue is most likely just going to be him. Now I'm running out of health. This is where it gets tricky. Now I'm kind of just running away. And I did die from level 8. Which I said don't underestimate, make sure to choose your fights. But in this case, I wasn't really able to. The last gameplay will be in either duos or trios. But it will be duos. Instead of using jungle shoes, I will be using defibrillator. And this will be the last game. Okay, so I got put with the Nyx. This is actually very good because he's very fast like me. It would have been worse if I got put with a Bruce or a Buck or any sort of tank because, as you know, tanks are very slow. So we seem to be doing good so far. It's very helpful to stay near your character. It's very bothering when you just wander off and then die, because then your teammate is left in the dust with nothing to work with. I have died so many times because my teammate just decided to wander off and get themselves killed. And believe me, it's not fun. It's very annoying. And I don't recommend anyone to just wander off without knowing where your team is. So right now, we're just trying to get some health. That was a very close game because of that level 11. But once we took him out, we basically knew we were set. And right now, we're just trying to look for more people to fight and get more health kits. So this is a level 6, and that is why we're being so aggressive with him. It's because we know that we can. I'm being pushed into the water here, not very good place to be put into. Don't really know what to do here. We got him out, and I have fire repellent, so this should be a breeze. Oh, and he has fire repellent too. So this is perfect. We got put with another fire repellent person. Although we are running out. We are running out of health. He was able to save me though. We're just gonna have to dash in. It looks like he made it too. That's really good. We are kind of split up. I hope he doesn't die because I won't really be able to save him. Okay, we are together. That pepper is going to be an issue, looks like. Thankfully, these people just died, so now we can get all their health. Their medkits. Now we just need to take out this pepper. And it seems like we're set. I actually didn't think we were going to be able to take out the pepper. It looks like he didn't have adrenaline shot on, because I know that he did have another health. So it looks like this is the last team. Take them out, we win. So I am being a little aggressive, but as you know, it's because they are a lower level. It seems like we're gonna win here, and we won. That is it for this video, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked this video and if it helped you to get better with Molly. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed it.